Hello, welcome to another episode of Skywars. This is not really a live commentary since I want to talk about how I hate speaking and such. Well, to put it clearly, the previous video where I talked about my YouTube channel and how my editing schedule was ruining my life, it had, for my expectations, the worst rambling I've ever had in my entire life. And it completely shocked me. Well, not really. I expected my live commentary to end as close to a plane crash of sputtering, stuttering, mumbling that makes anyone watching the video have no clue what they're listening to. So I'm making this video to talk about that because I have no clue either why I stutter so much whenever I do a live commentary. I mean, if you look at any other YouTubers out there, like anywhere, literally anywhere, most of their commentaries are either Lowe's voice soothing ASMR dialogue of a commentary, or just your friendly neighborhood vlogger who wants to be the next Logan Paul. But for me, whenever I try to do a commentary, words simply do not roll off my tongue and my lips. No, somehow my lips have an individual mind of its own, as well as my tongue and my entire mouth. And I have to somewhat control it using my spongy head muscle that cannot coordinate either one of them. Sometimes I manage to do it well, hopefully, if you can understand at least half of my voiceover of this video. I just stuttered that like 3 times. But sometimes, at a point, all my individual brain cells controlling these parts just randomly decide to give up and leave me in complete shambles. And I kinda have some sort of idea of how it gets to that point. So when I was like 8 or 10, I had to do public speaking during my English period at school, which in a consensus is a terrible thing for a shy 8 or 10-year-old to do, but I was still forced to do it. And the pattern goes, whenever I try and practice speaking, I always seem to keep mumbling my words until I begin to lose my ability to speak altogether, and not in the way that I just die in front of the class, but rather everything I do has to be done manually, like breathing, pronouncing, and moving my lips. All of it had to be handed straight to my hands, and I'm like, well, guess this is my life now. And everything turns into a slushie. However, that's not the end of the public execution. So if you know how English speeches work, you need to write down what you like to speak about, usually about a specific topic or something handed by the teacher, but I think I had the choice to pick whatever topic I wanted, so I choose airplanes. And after a few days from writing your incredible speech, you then have the opportunity to speak in front of the whole class with no shame insurance. And everyone had to do it, so you cannot just opt out and walk away and go home. So I had the fun time of being in complete utter fear for a few minutes each day as my teacher picked off from their roll the next contestant in line for public shaming, and eventually came to my name. And I, like most of my class, was 1, not ready, 2, nervous as frick, and 3, wishing that they stayed sick for the entire day. So I went up in front of my whole class, who were sitting on the floor wanting to hear what I had to say for myself, and I started speaking. To put it short, the maximum time that a speech should take for this English assessment should be around 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and my incredible speech about airplanes took over 4 minutes. But for me, I was basically fighting both the fear of me looking like a complete doofus while trying to be as competent as the 45th President of the United States, and somehow it somewhat gave me a sense of calmness in such a weird place for it to be, and I managed to at least speak some words clearly where I otherwise couldn't before. So it brings me to that type of observation that whenever I play Skywars and try and do a live commentary, I struggle to speak pretty clearly because playing Skywars is not calm for me whatsoever. And it makes sense since I have to manage to move my mouse controls, movement and whatnot while moving my lips, and knowing that my mouth has a mind of its own, that is not going to happen. And the gameplay itself, it's not chill for me either, since my ping is either a terrible mess or living thousands of miles away from the hypixel servers. And I'm also literally using Wi-Fi since my Ethernet can't do crap for some reason. So, what now can I do about it? If I want to keep doing live commentaries and such, my commentary will slowly turn into a juice machine, and most people wouldn't like to listen to someone who cannot pronounce crap without being funny, and I know for a fact that I'm not the latter. So maybe I should look for some other ways of sharing thoughts, since I still love making videos on a weekly-ish basis. Plus, Twitter and Discord are much help since no one likes reading anyway. But then there's this video. I'm currently reading off a script with some hypixel Skywars footage in the background, and even though this isn't the first time I've ever done a voiceover, I feel a bit more comfortable doing a commentary in this style instead of doing live gameplay commentaries. Yet again, I still have to fight my brain for some reason, so it will take a little bit more time than a live commentary to edit this video. And in fact, I actually mumbled so many times reading the script, just right now. So let me know if this is the sort of commentary that I should do, since so far I really cannot critique a voice that I hear daily. So, hope you guys enjoyed this interesting video, I guess. If you guys liked it, then you know what to do. And if you want to hear more of this terrible voice, then do come on to my Twitch streams. As long as you don't spam nothing but Kappa emotes. God, that was freaking annoying.